So this is the boot with the primer on it, and we need to block it out before I do any filling. I can already see there are some small dings. There's a ding there, tiny one. Obviously we've got these two repair areas there which we've got to sort out. So I'll guide coat that, block it 180, and let's see where it needs a filler. And then next we'll move on to do the bonnet. Alright, so hit the time lapse. Alright, well it doesn't seem to look too bad. There's that little ding there that I spotted. Broke through there, so that's a little high spot. These are the repair areas that I need to fill, as is this. This is a bit of a mess actually, it didn't go in there that well in the end, because when I planished over the seam, it popped out for some reason. Popped it out here. So and I went a bit wibbly wobbly. But we'll see if we can sort that out with hammer and filler and whatnot. Well, I've said it before, but in the time that it took me to remember to put the tape on there and to get the tape and put it on, the filler had already started to kick. Just pull that off. And we just pull that off. This is a baker's bakery man Thailand. It's a baker's I don't know, spatula, spreader, cake maker type thing, and it makes an excellent wide filler applicator. My paint mate gave me that one and this one. And this one I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to use on the bonnet. Right, I'll clean these up. We have what you would consider generous scoops of body filler. So to leave that for now, leave it just to proper set, even though it's already kicked and gone off. And I will block this out, do the old guide coat again. I'm not going to time lapse it, guide coat it, 180 it, and then fill that front end, find out where I need to fill it in other places, but get that front end filled. And when that's going off, I can come back over here and start blocking this out. Right then chaps, I have the results of the first sanding. We have damage here, 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 here. There is no damage nowhere, apart from here and perhaps here. So I've got a jolly lot of filling to do. Tally-ho. This is obviously where we did the attempt at getting the shape back. I mean, before there was big dips, a couple of big dips there. At least now it is, well, there's a big dip there. Yeah, don't know how successful we were really. Didn't really know this, about the dents up here. Didn't really know about them. You don't really know until you do this exercise. There's a big dent there, There's a collection of stuff all the way up there. So I've got these spline things on order and some rolls of paper, stick it, 3M stick it. So that'll allow me to do longboard sanding on it. I'd really like to get some spray filler, and I'll see if I can do that, but U-Pol said they didn't have any. If I could spray filler that and then just block the whole thing out, spray filler, it'd be a lot easier. But we'll see. So I'm not going to put filler on that just yet. We know where we're at. I can rub this down, and I've also got to pop the sunroof in and see what needs doing around there. So plenty of other things to do while one, materials arrive, and two, we do some material sourcing. So I've filled this container with enough phosphoric acid to cover that rust down there, and hopefully we can just eat away the rust and leave the seal and everything else intact. That's the worst end. That end's not brilliant, but I can just leave it in there for 3 or 4 hours and see what happens. Maybe give it a light brushing a bit. But yeah, mixed up at 10 to 1, it should do the job. Right, I'm going to stop sanding there, because if I go any more I should be making it wavy. At the moment we're light here, touching there, light here, touching here. I just had a shot here, just touching here, and a little bit light here. So it needs more filler in it. On the top here there's a dip there, dip there, dip there. There's a bit dark here as well. So we're level all the way around here. We seem to be a little bit low on that edge there. And a dip there as well. So that needs more filler in it as well. I'm just going to keep clonking the stand. I'm just going to knock that down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop. Because the next scoop of filler in there, I don't want to use the short sander. I've got short and even shorter, and I've ordered, like I said, this 700mm piece of Bakelite and some stick it. So I want to use that to board that out, so it doesn't go wavy. Because the moment it can go over a bump like that, and into a hollow, and then over a bump like that into a hollow, and you end up going wibbly wobbly. So, like I say, I'm going to block that out over there, and then stop. I probably won't even put any more filler in it today, because that doesn't take long to do. I'll just wait for the materials to come, and I'll get on with something else. Sunroof is soaking away. So I don't want to do anything with that until I can get that into the roof space and check the gap around it. But what I have got to do is clean underneath the car, because I can't put the axles back in, I can't do anything underneath the car, put fuel lines in until that's all done under there. So I might just decide to get messy, get under there with a scrubbing brush and get that clean, and then we can paint it. Alright, stopped on this one now as well. This is okay, the right height here, bit low, where you see the black is all a little bit low. So again, I want another skim in it, and then boarding down. But that actually feels better than the other side. Yeah, that feels better than the other side. The other side is good. A dip here. Can't see it from this angle maybe, but that's like a dip. Airing yesterday, whether to mix up some phosphoric acid and put it inside the petrol tank to dissolve the rust that's in there. And I just thought to myself that I could use this. Genius of me. So once this is all dissolved and done, and you can see it going, you can see that brightening up there. It will go. I'll just be left with a bucket of water. Yeah, it is brightening up. It will go. Tempted to give it a bit of a scrub with a brush, a wire brush. Take this. I certainly stirred up some, made it murky. Yeah, loosened up some heavy stuff. I just speed it up a bit. Anyway, right, we'll use that later in the petrol tank. Right, well it's time for signing off. I shall continue scrubbing underneath the car until I fall asleep. This is going okay. That is actually clean metal. Obviously, you know, well it's eating that away, but yeah, it's better. It's better. I mean, that's clean metal there. So we've got to continue going with it like this. I'm not sure how I'm going to get these bits clean because they won't go in the box. But anyway, let's clean it up. We'll drop the back in there. I'm going to leave it in there until it's. I'm not going to leave it in overnight. I'll take it out and stop it and put it in again tomorrow morning, and then flip it when it's done to do that end. We've had a delivery. Where are you, Austin?
Over here.
Open that up, mate. We've had a delivery from Clips and Bits, which is, and it's come amazingly quick as well. Lip it, lip it. Oh. Thanks for buying the item. If you have any questions, contact us. Clips, Bits. Gonna have to hurry that up, mate. Anything else in there?
Yeah, one more.
One more. Look at that! Spoiler feet! 3 of them! Would you look at that? How cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. So, spoiler feet, what's in there? While he's unpacking that, I'm going to rant like hell. about our local customs and excise people. Well over 300 quid they're charging me a duty for the shock absorbers from Burton. They were sending me emails saying, oh yeah, I want evidence of payment and this, that and the other, and they've come back with this bill, 14,000 Thai baht, which is 300, nearly 400, well yeah, 300 odd quid, $400. They're just taking the piss, they really are. But what can you do? They've got you by the short and curlies. So really quite angry about that, but at least we've got them coming. They should be here tomorrow. Look at these. These are to go up in there to pull the bumper into place. So that's to bond those on. And these are wing mirror springs. And did you know that we've only got one, because we're going to use the black wing mirrors, aren't we?
Yes.
We're not going to paint them.
Correct.
We're going to put them on there black,
Correct.
not white.
Correct.
So one of them unpainted black mirrors, which is a manual one, isn't broken. I can't remember which one. So we actually only need one spring kit anyway. Perfect. Robin, you're an absolute star. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody else. Thanks for sticking with us. Share, like, subscribe, comment. Catch you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. Bye.